And we're live.
And you're looking live.
Welcome back to the podcast, guys. We're happy to be here. Glad you tuned in for episode 3.
Yes, man, we're ecstatic if you can't tell.
Yeah. Low budget. Yay.
Well, I lost in a race to this guy's nephew. Go ahead and
7 years old.
tell him his credentials.
He's 6 years old. 5'9.5", 220 pounds straight muscle.
These guys are telling lies.
I'm
but
telling lies now. 13 years old.
about the track life.
About that track life.
18th in the country.
18th in the nation.
18th fastest in the 200 in the nation. So my credentials, washed up, ex-athlete, small time school. Used to do my thing. These guys saw it firsthand.
Athlete
We did it
in
with
quotations.
Yeah.
We're all washed up athletes.
But kid's 13, so I like my chances. I got out there about 45 minutes early, stretching, running, getting ready.
It was that early?
Yeah, they were late, but this guy showed up with his dad, his three brothers,
Two brothers.
his uncle, his grandpa, his grandma, and his great-grandpa to come race me by myself.
Generational.
Their home turf.
Our entire generation watched him.
Generational ass whooping right there.
So I went into it not wanting to beat him too bad. I wanted to keep a nice tight gap, so I didn't want to feel bad to crush a little man's dreams. And so we come out the blocks, going stride for stride. First probably 80 meters. And I thought at the end of that turn I was going to plant and just take off, stand up, and get loose. And the second I hit that turn, my legs are mud, and he just went hair back, Forrest Gump down the road.
Straight walk.
Gone. They might put the video in here, but
Video here.
mad respect to you, young man. Keep with it. I'm gonna race you in a shorter race, get a little fairer contest.
Just go
Shout
off the
out.
blocks. First 10 yards.
Like a 10-yard head start?
Nah, like, they do your 10 yard split.
Nah, I don't want that. I want the 100 or the 60. I'd rather the 60.
Race Pops.
He's fat. He'll still probably beat me though.
You gotta beat somebody. Race his mom or something.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm about to race his uncle.
That's good.
Oh, I thought you meant his uncle.
I've never been a speed demon. Shout out Braden
Yeah.
Hirschman.
Never been speedy.
You're gonna hear that name in the Olympics one
That
day.
boy holding it up for the whole family.
I'm telling you.
I'll be throwing fidget spinners at him to remember his old days.
Sir with his TikTok haircut.
TikTok.
He
bro.
does have the fluffy hair.
He's got the
does.
TikTok bro.
He's got the perm. Remember the perm?
Oh, he's got a perm?
Yeah, I think so. I don't want to expose you, but
I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it
ain't no
is.
exposed.
Folks wasn't rocking perms back in the day.
They were.
People still rock perms.
Well, don't
His
say
dad
word.
had-
It's
his
more
dad had a
popular.
perm.
It's
Nah.
more popular.
His
But I'm
dad
saying,
had
like,
short hair always, huh?
Nah, CJ had
You said the
flare.
flare.
when we was in high school, nobody was like middle school. Nobody was rocking perms.
I feel like there
Not that I
probably
know
was.
of.
I don't know. Maybe.
I didn't know what a perm really
I-
was till after high school.
I knew everybody. Obviously, we talked about this recently. Had the
Yeah.
and also everybody had the Justin Bieber.
I did for sure.
Boy, you don't know how bad I used to want that jump, bruh. I hated Bieber, but I was like, man,
Yeah.
that ice cream.
It was the
bowl
look.
is
2014, 2013. That was the look. Vans, Hollister, and the
this.
yeah, yeah,
I'll still pull out a Vans fit with the.
yeah.
with
I ain't
the-
got no Vans
with
no
the
more,
flannel.
but
With the
Vans,
flannel.
the Vans just hurt my
Skinny
feet
jeans,
these days.
Skinny jeans.
That's
no.
Dyke 101
I'm
fashion.
Dyke.
right
101. That's actually a slur, so we'll blur that out.
there. No, we won't.
No, Dyke's not a slur.
No,
Yeah, it is.
It's a term of
Make it
endearment
told me.
when I'm saying it.
Dyke
I say that's what I'm like, bro, like
No malicious intent.
no malicious intent,
Yeah.
like, bro.
Like you're a strong Dyke.
That's just
Like you're
what
big
it's
and you're
called.
strong.
Where we went to high school was where we went to high school at. There's a lot of dykes. I mean, let's
Yeah,
just keep it
my.
quick. And
they're
call
pretty.
them-
They're all cool.
Yeah, they're all cool.
Punching
All
on
cool
my dyke,
dykes.
she's the one.
I don't want to call them a lesbian. I mean, it's just,
Yeah,
it's like
that's
calling
not-
someone
that doesn't
their government.
fit.
It's like their government name.
True,
It
true.
doesn't fit. Yeah.
So like, and it's so weird how like gay is so obviously like for a guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
You
be like,
don't
oh,
say gay girl very
Yeah,
You
much.
she's a gay girl.
Yeah.
You sound like a fucking
Yeah.
5-year-old. Hey, look at that gay girl over there being gay and being.
You don't really call girls homo either.
Yeah,
homosexual.
homosexual,
You don't say that. You should be like,
homo sapien.
I
That's
don't
what we
know.
all are.
Yeah.
We're all homos when you think about it.
We are.
Yikes.
Homo sapiens.
Yeah. I am. I don't know if y'all noticed. I'm in debt. One perm. I owe somebody a perm on a bet that I lost.
What?
Who?
Man, this kid played me. He knows who he is if he's watching. He up
In
and
debt.
up and out of nowhere, it's like I gotta move to Lakeland. Like just nothing before that. I'm like, what? What are you going to Lakeland for? It's like a girl. I got this girl, man. It's just she's the one. I'm like, oh, okay, buddy. And he's like, I'm moving. You'll see. I said, all right, man. We'll see. I don't remember how it came up, but if you get her pregnant, I'll get a perm. And he, in hindsight, he was real excited. Really? Oh, really? You want to bet? I was like, yeah.
So he must have already had a plan.
And then she's 4 months pregnant. 2 months later, I come to find out. I find out I owe him a perm,
And he's holding you to it.
we've talked about it since. And I told him I don't know. There was some foul play on this deal. So
Do we know him?
no, you don't know him.
Drop it in the comments if you want to see Ethan with a perm.
Yeah, it ain't
Drop it in the comments if you want to see Ethan with a pregnant stomach.
How about you drop? How about you just drop anything in the comments?
Yeah, just drop a
We
comment.
haven't got one.
Even some
comment.
hate comments.
Yeah,
Mom, I
don't-
know you're gonna listen to this podcast.
For
Please
real.
type something in the comments.
Just say anything. Say love you or something.
Yeah, if you're listening to this, say love you LVP.
For real.
There we go.
There it is. We just need to find.
We're gonna get one. We'll get one.
We'll get
off that.
one.
We need to
Yeah,
find
we'll
that.
get one
We need
off
to
that.
find that base, that fan base, man.
Yeah, the writers.
We need to do
We're
it.
getting
Guys.
the clicks and the views, but the
telling
subs, like,
The subs ain't going up.
and I'm really about to get pissed. Like, it's really gonna get treacherous for you guys.
Y'all know who did sub though? One of the first tall skinny king.
Shout out Bobby Jacobs.
Shout out you, Bob.
Shout
If you're
out.
watching,
Shout
much
out Big
respect.
Bob.
Hey,
Hey, I
we gotta
seen-
get on the course.
What? I seen that notification. Bing.
You might have earned yourself
That's real.
first guest.
Yeah,
Man.
we'll have to get you on.
You gotta pop out.
Yeah, you got some baseball roots. You got some wild stories for
I know
he's in
he
a
does.
construction game, so he's got some
I
good
know
stories, I'm sure.
he's got some wild stories. Old Bobby Jacobs.
Bobby
Shout
J.
out you.
You know?
He's OG.
He's OG. Hey, shout out
Neighborhood OG.
Amherst.
Yeah, Amherst.
Shout
OG.
out Amherst.
Throw that setup.
I don't have a set. Me and Jason never went over that.
Well,
Alright.
I wanted to run this by you guys. You just weigh in on this because this felt to me like it was like some drug-induced thoughts, but I was not drug-induced. So this,
Never has been.
where this came from is, so I was thinking about,
He's 2 months clean, guys.
so out in space, what direction are things? You know, you start to
There
think
is
about
no
it like
direction.
that. North, south, east, west is a
Doesn't exist.
worldly thing.
Doesn't
North,
exist.
south, east, west isn't real in space.
Yeah.
And when you come to think about it, those directions are two-dimensional.
Up,
Let's
down,
not take-
left, to right.
That's not taking into account these dimensions. So we're living in a two-dimensional world.
You got northeast, southeast.
Yeah, that's still on this plane. North, like it's just a one plane. Like if you were going, like what is that? What direction is that?
North.
No, it ain't. That's north. Straight up in the
Any-
sky is
any way
no
I want it
direction.
to be.
That's what I'm
Bro,
saying.
my
It's
reality is
not
my
real.
reality.
All right, this guy's on drugs right now.
Yeah, there is
I'm
no.
nodding off
Is
the
there-
galaxy guys.
Like directions, like is that even real? That's not even real. It's just something.
I mean, it is real. Like somebody,
How?
like I can't be like, hey Ethan, like what is left and right? Because if you're saying that's the
That's real,
direction,
yeah.
I could be like turn left, and you'd be like, that shit ain't real.
well, you're trying to tell me that north is. You're trying to tell me that's north. That
Bro,
ain't
when y'all
north.
look at that 2D plane, that don't say north.
What does?
When I look at a piece of paper, that don't say north is up.
It says north, south, east, and west. That's what I'm saying. It's on this plane that those directions run.
Ah,
All right.
and then what's up and down?
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing for it. There's no.
Up and down is up and down.
Exactly. It's not north and south.
Well, yes, north, south, east, and west.
Never east.
But that
side.
only
Never
exists
east side, never,
on
never
Earth.
eat shredded wheat.
When you leave Earth, that's not even a thing.
Well, it's not that even it doesn't exist on Earth. It just is a 2D. It's on. It's
That's what I'm
it's just
saying.
a
It's two-dimensional.
direction.
Okay,
I'm
so
saying.
say they build.
This guy with all these freaking theories and junk.
That ain't a theory. I'm just telling you that it ain't real. Off
They
Earth.
build the greatest rocket that can just
I'm-
fly through universes and different
put Katy Perry on
galaxies. Katy Perry. But so like, if they just went, they kept going up and up and up and up. There's just no end. Like, would they run into another galaxy?
You
Like,
gotta hit
imagine
another galaxy. I
That's
think
what
they
I'm
know
saying.
that there's other stuff outside.
They run
that
into the
galaxy.
dome.
the firmament. But you wouldn't.
God.
But if the firmament's a thing,
Chaz
then
is
there-
tapped.
If there's the firmament's a thing, then there's no space.
Y'all,
Then
y'all
we're-
losing me now.
No, seriously.
Earth's flat too.
Bro, literally, no bullshit.
Come on.
Flat Earth with a firmament is
What is a
biblical, low-key.
firmament?
It is.
What is a firmament?
A dome.
It's in the Bible.
It literally. I swear to God, it's in the Bible.
That might be true, but I don't. buy that.
Every single.
It might.
Every single.
That's metaphorical.
every
No,
single
metaphorical.
old,
In the
old
Bible.
like what's not culture, but whatever. Every single old
Scripture?
not scripture, people, culture, not culture. Come on, Chaz.
What?
I don't know. Society?
Society. Every older society. My bad.
You're good.
Every older society, they talk about a firmament.
That don't mean they know what they're talking about.
Gang. But if
Do you think any of them went to space?
you
I'm
think
not
we went
saying
to
it's
space?
true. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we
that's
went to
what-
space.
No,
we didn't go to the moon. We did go to
did.
space. We went to space for sure. I think Katy Perry and them went to space.
Nah, I might not. Put those
Really?
in this phone.
No, Katy Perry made it to space.
Why did Katy Perry go to space and then I see videos of her on like tour and shit? Seriously.
What do you mean? What is that? What does the two have to do with each other?
She's trying to get tickets, bro. She's
Well,
trying to
no
get
doubt,
attention.
but yeah, because it's cool to go to space.
I don't know if she went to space.
Where do you think she went?
Up.
That's what I'm saying.
There, and then came
That's what
right
I'm
back
saying.
down.
Into some warehouse.
That's what I'm
that
saying.
has
Yeah.
green screens.
What do you consider space? At that
And
point?
mind you, literally in the video, they opened the door like this.
Dude,
And then the lady
lit-
said,
you could literally say that in a plane you're in space.
you're not,
No.
though.
I know, but those Katy
you're
Perry
not-
and them went
You're
to
not through
space.
the app.
They went to space. They made it through the atmosphere.
Bro, they didn't even have on suits or nothing. Like
Yes,
had-
they did. They had the blue gear.
Bro.
What do you mean?
They might as well put on that outfit.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need a suit when you're inside the capsule. That's why that whole thing's sealed. We didn't go to the moon.
Mind
They
you,
went
hold
to
on.
space.
Did you not see the crash landing?
Of them? No, I didn't. What happened? They didn't crash? So you're trying to tell me because they landed
God,
softly.
Chaz, can you please hand me that laptop?
You're trying to tell me since they landed softly, they didn't go to space.
Did they land softly is the question.
Well, I'm just wondering.
I'm like the guy on Theo's podcast who pulls up the all the stuff.
Jamie?
Uh,
That's Joe Rogan's
who's the guy who he's never
Who's
nutted
that?
before? He's never nutted before on Theo's podcast.
I don't know. Keep away from
Oh
me.
yeah, I saw.
He's Asian.
I saw
Yikes.
the clip of that. I forgot who the guest was on that. Hopefully, he can come on our
He's
podcast.
talked about it many times.
He's not gonna come though.
Riley, bro, don't be busting
Y'all weird.
Dude is not a gooner.
at all.
No.
If you don't goon in the big 2025, do not come on Low Budget Podcast.
This guy.
Gooners only.
That's our Patreon.
Dude, what's a gooner?
We won't get into it.
I don't know what y'all are talking about. Y'all are some clip farmers.
Godspeed,
Godspeed,
ladies.
ladies.
Man.
If you sell me Godspeed, I'm making
Bro,
it.
you show me Khloe Kardashian anything in space, it ain't happening, bro. Lamar was out there smoking crack right next to her in the
Lamar.
damn thing.
She don't even look the same.
That was not her right there, was it?
Oh.
Yeah. See, what are you saying? Look at that. Look at that spaceship.
Dude, that shit literally looks like a tip.
What does the
Game. I just
spaceship, cuz.
look at this crash landing.
What is-
You're telling me
Air cushion that will kick up the dust. It's a very soft landing despite the sporty.
thought I was gonna hit 10 seconds.
everybody back, bro. Everybody
See,
back,
y'all,
bro.
y'all are just dumb.
What?
That was literally less than 60 miles an hour they just hit.
That's her right there.
Yeah, that's
She looks
that's
just like
Khloe.
Mom
You're
now.
kidding me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks just
Bro,
like
y'all
Mom.
seen Chris' face?
She needs to go run in the Kentucky Derby looking like that.
Damn.
What is that even supposed to be? She looks a horsey?
Yeah.
It's like a horse.
Good lips. She could eat an apple right out your hand. Yeah, they made it for sure. Very soft landing.
Dude.
Despite
soft.
the perception. It did throw up a dust.
They could say anything.
Yeah,
Boom.
see, that ain't nothing else. That's just like coming in skydiving.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're
y'all
not-
are just haters.
But nah, bro. Y'all
Katy
seen
Perry, you're a
y'all-
firework.
Baby on a fire. We
Yeah,
have
your
no
career went up in flames.
We came on this podcast with no direction.
No direction. But nah,
Fuck it, though.
y'all seen Chris new face, Kris Jenner, Kris Kardashian, Jenner.
Jenner.
Y'all
She's
seen her
still
new face?
She
I
young?
don't know what she is.
She's Jenner, I think.
Bro, she literally looks like Kim Kardashian's age. She looks 40 years old.
What'd they do to her, you know?
Probably
Plastic
gave her a new
surgery?
mask. I don't know.
Liposuction.
She might have just took somebody's body and put her brain in it.
Probably.
Yeah, right.
Some of them get out shit.
Yeah. How old has she got to be? 70?
Dude, it's like 72 or 30.
Bruce Jenner's old. Bruce Jenner's
Who?
Bruce Jenner.
Man, you better just stop disrespecting Caitlyn.
Y'all are so bad.
Stop disrespecting my girl Caitlyn. The fuck? You know the heart it takes? Woman of the Year, shout out Caitlyn Clark. Shout out Caitlin Clark.
Respect Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is a legend.
Caitlin Clark, Woman of the Year.
Caitlin Clark's putting on
Athlete of the
WNBA.
year.
She's a baller, bro.
Dude, she got hurt.
Is she
Out
again?
2 weeks. WNBA is gonna have to close their doors for about 2 weeks.
Yeah, no one's watching.
Yeah, go ahead and save your money for 2 weeks, and then
I mean, I'm tuning in.
if they give you tickets to Indiana Fever game, you'll fly out and watch.
Is that her team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Really?
What about the Chicago?
Dude, the
Sky?
tickets are like
If
25
it's her
bucks.
playing the Indiana Fever.
type shit.
That's Angel Reese then.
Yeah, that
I'm
answers
definitely
first.
seeing them
Angel
play.
Reese is so bad. I don't
Have you
like
seen her
her,
lay
bro.
up compilations and shit.
Straight doinks.
Yeah, she's booty, dude.
You seen
She
this
gets, she
move?
averages she averages 10 rebounds a game, and she gets like
8 of them are off herself.
I swear to God. No, but like I saw Caitlin Clark, the first clips I seen of her, I'm like, man, this girl gotta be overrated.
Hell no.
I saw three. I saw
She's
not
raw.
even- I saw 3 clips and I was like, she's the shit.
She's logo.
There's
Clark.
another one,
She's the
Van
shit.
Lith.
Yeah, Van Lith.
She's a dog.
She's
too.
not like that though.
Caitlin Clark's different. Caitlin Clark is head and shoulders the best. And if she's
Caitlin
not,
Clark is the.
if she's not the best, then the media has really blown her up. Because I don't know anybody else. And I know her and Angel.
Nah,
Reese.
she's the best. She's a hooper.
Okay.
She's
yeah,
the
that's what I
literally.
thought.
She has the potential to be the next Michael Jordan. I'll
She's
give
got
you
like
the first,
like-
the first Michael Jordan.
she's played a year and a half, and she's already like third all time in like triple doubles.
Really? Y'all ever seen
She's
a
gonna
video?
shatter.
She's gonna have some shit that ain't gonna be broke.
She's
for
gonna,
snappers.
she's going to shatter records.
Y'all ever seen a video? It's Team USA, probably like 2016.
Soccer.
No, that's bad too. But it's the men and women are both practicing. They're interviewing DeMarcus Cousins
Oh,
and Brittany
and
Griner.
Brittany Griner, yeah.
She's like,
I'll beat you, cuz.
she's like, okay, little man, keep thinking that, but I'm gonna just do me. And then they go interview some coach. He's like, I would sell
That was
my
her
house.
coach.
I would put all my money on DeMarcus
Her
Cousins.
coach said that. Yeah.
I wish they would have left her in Russia.
Dude, I wish they would have allowed.
Honestly.
Dude, I need
Man,
just
that
like
was such a bad play.
I'm all.
Such
I
a
love
we
the
traded
women,
her
but
for a
damn.
fucking like
A
international
literal
terrorist.
threat to humanity for
Like
Brittany
the
Griner
biggest
to
weapon.
come back.
Was it the biggest weapons dealer in all of history?
Yeah. Brittany Griner was hitting the
Bro
bench
supplied
and got
every
locked up for life.
fuck.
We didn't even get a first
Ray, he
round.
supplied the ray gun to Call of Duty, and we're sitting up here letting him loose for
He invented
damn
it.
Brittany Griner. He invented Nuketown.
Yeah, Brittany Griner. I think she's still in the WNBA, isn't she?
Yeah.
I don't know. You seen her with her shirt off?
Yeah.
That might be. That shit
Yeah.
might be
I don't
fake.
know, it's
but
real.
That's real.
She's jacked.
No, she
No,
just has no boobs.
no knockers.
She probably got them removed.
She
no,
probably
like,
did.
it
That's-
doesn't like any scars or anything. If she did, then
Why are you looking that close? You
She had her shirt
I mean, it's
off.
literally like a picture.
Like
I can't
boobs,
help
right?
it,
It's a
my eyes
video.
see.
No
It's a
shit.
video
Yes,
of her, like,
nipples.
shooting
Yeah.
the basketball, like when she had a basketball.
I'm sure the comments
We
like,
got
what are
the
we
same.
doing here?
We got the
Yeah,
same
literally.
titties.
She probably got them removed.
I mean, she definitely.
It's
She said she,
2025.
she said she
Medicine's
wants to be
really
called
grown
Papa Griner or some shit like that.
Papa, I'm finna get comfortable on y'all.
I'll
Get
call her
comfortable.
Russian.
Yeah, because we're sitting here, we're talking about the realest of the real, Brittany Griner's tits. That's how much deeper.
That's
can
the
it
topic of the day. We've been talking about this. We've been preparing for this podcast for 4 hours, talking about Brittany Griner's.
Brittany Griner, you can go back and die in a Russian prison. For all I really care. But on that subject,
be. Brittany.
if y'all were to die today, how would you feel about the life?
Oh
you
my
left
God!
behind? How
this
would you
dude with
feel?
these Questions.
How would you feel?
I probably wouldn't be satisfied. I mean,
No, really.
I think
I mean, you haven't done all you wanted to do,
No, I got a lot more life to live.
but you started doing what you want to do.
No, not yet.
Man, not even started.
Oh, I mean, I'm on the way.
You're on the way, Caleb.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah,
That's true. That's
You've
true.
influenced a lot of people
Maybe
in your
I'm-
life. Had a
maybe-
lot of laughs with a lot of good
I mean,
people.
Oh, I mean, for sure. But
Like if you're in your coffin, like
oh, well, if I know I'm about to die and I'm gonna.
If I'm in my
only
coffin,
gonna-
then
you're
I'm in
already,
my
yeah,
coffin.
you're already dead, but you're looking back, reflecting.
Then I'm just going on to my next life. So
As
you're
a car-
rebirth.
as
You
a
ain't even
car-
worried about this life. Don't even matter to you anymore.
I mean, I've probably lived 1,000 lives and I don't know a second of
But
it.
no, you get a little reflection period after the fact.
You do purgatory.
In my scenario.
Oh, I get to like look back and
you're
sit.
looking back. You're at your funeral and you see how many people come. The OGs, the Amherst OGs are there.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I always said it and I stand true. Like, bro, don't let no.
You don't
like,
want them getting in.
Don't let no freaking. I'm not no damn crazy name to die, but like, don't let no freaking scumbags in my
Dude,
joint, bro.
speaking of that, we had a guy die at work and the
You
corporate
told me about that.
corporate big wigs come all out in droves, standing in the back of the
Ain't
funeral.
never knew, bro.
Never heard
Crying?
of dude. Nah, I can't remember. I wasn't paying them no attention because it just seemed so
Didn't-
disrespectful to me.
didn't-
I don't want them coming to mine. If
Didn't
I-
you tell me about that?
we had a couple people die at work. It's pretty bad.
Good lord. Like on the job?
Yeah, electrocuted to death. Too.
Damn.
Yeah, R.I.P. Nick Norton, wherever you're at. Respect. Good guy.
Damn.
Man, they had OGs, the corporates, all out there. Nobody's ever heard from these guys ever.
Is it just me, or do we always talk about somebody, some type of death in the past 3 episodes we've talked about it?
It's
Have
just
we?
one of those concepts that is just so
It's a
hard
big
to
concept,
grasp.
yeah.
Like your mind.
Life and death. That's the 2 biggest concepts.
Well, I'm just saying, it's like we touch on this a lot.
Yeah. You feel like your brain is ready to die when it's your time to go? You really think so? I think you're like
It depends on
you're
how
born
you
ready
die.
to go when your time is right.
I think this is what I think. I think you are born ready to go. Like you're born, you're not scared of death, but then you get like you learn to be scared of death.
Yeah.
I think that's a learned behavior. Like,
That's fair.
because like a lion, like obviously you fear, like
You fear what you don't know.
you fear death, but like the actual process of dying, you don't fear. Like
Yeah.
people that like have died
Yeah.
and came back to life, whatever. They say that like that shit was like the most peaceful
Yeah.
they've ever been in their lives.
You just let go of all
Yeah,
your stresses and your
exactly.
worries
Let
are
go.
just gone.
Do you think they're upset when they come back to reality? And they're like, "Am I
Ah,
gonna
it
go to work?"
depends.
What? You gotta worry about getting
You got
a fucked
something
up
to
haircut
live
or
for,
something.
though.
Like, dude, imagine you die and then literally you come back to life. You got an appointment like 4 days later. You're like, yeah, fuck it, I'll go. And you just chop your shit. I'd be pissed.
I
'cause
died
would
for
be
this.
pissed.
You fucked my perm up.
My grandma died. They revived her like 2 or 3 times.
That's crazy.
Damn. I ain't mean to laugh at Granny.
No,
but
She's relentless.
Yeah.
I'm still laughing about stuff while I died.
Shout out Grannies. I wish I had that willpower. I need
Yeah.
that in my life.
There was a guy that went to West Nassau that got the same thing. Like revived like 10 or 20 times.
What?
He made it, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Bro had a dead battery. They put
Man,
his shit in his jaw.
He had to replace his alternator.
This shit wasn't even wine.
Crashed on Ratliff. Ratliff of US 1. That's an infamous spot. Y'all said it. Callahan's cursed.
Callahan is cursed.
US 1 and Lim Turner are fucking.
Yeah, I got a speeding ticket through there, so.
Dude, there was one time, I think I've told this story to y'all. Obviously, I haven't told it to them, but
Yeah, all our viewers.
all our viewers.
We're deep as fuck
Shout out
into it.
Bobby.
Drop some
Shout out
W's in the
Richard.
chat.
W's in the
W's in the
chat. There was a shot. But no, we were, I think it was that first semester I came, like that spring semester of our
Junior year. Yeah, good
And
times.
Maybe like second week of us going to school there. And
No.
we're late as shit. Like
Whose fault?
Probably my fault. But Zoe didn't help.
I like the hands up accountability.
For sure.
Going 80 in the 60 fucking ticket.
Oh my, no. Basically, no ticket though, bro. Oh, so I'm going on US 1, it's only 1 lane.
US 1 or Lim Turner?
US 1.
That's 2 lanes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. What's Lim Turner?
Lim Turner's 1 lane.
See, Lim Turner.
Bro was drunk on the way to school.
On the way to
Caleb,
school.
you got a Lim Turner story too.
But no, on Lim Turner, got this big truck in front of me and Zoe, and we're late as shit. I need to get around. So I'm looking, you know how you like
This guy's not the
You
best driver.
peeking,
objectively.
you peeking.
peeking a little bit. I'm like, all right, we got enough room. You know, get around, car coming. So I got to swerve in front of this fucking truck.
What kind of truck we
Did you
talking?
gas?
Like a
Did
dump
you
truck.
Did you gas it like before?
Yes,
Or like were
bro.
you like, or were you like whenever you went around the corner, like? Because some people would try and pass me and they'll like get around me and then they'll hit the gas.
Yeah,
it's like
you gotta
man, if you
get
don't
some speed
pass,
going.
like
Yeah.
go back, like catapult. You know,
Yeah.
feel me?
Little slingshot.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
on now.
So I get over after almost taking me and Zoe's life away, and we cut in front of this big ass truck. And me and Zoe are like, whoo, we made it, let's go. So,
And he's giving you an earful, I'm sure.
no, Zoe was already tired, and then I look in the damn rear view, and I see the old man in the truck fucking
He starts riding your ass.
He riding my ass. So I'm like, all right, fuck, we gotta get away from dude. So
Oh,
we're going 90.
Don't tell me you get pulled over.
No, 90 down Lim Turner. He is on our ass the whole way, cussing, and I think like I'm
You
not
can see him like
no, he was mad, but I'm not like trying to be. I assume that he saw Zoe and the passenger going past him. He was like, this fucking black dude just cut me off, and he was probably saying some obscenities, bro. When his big ass
let
told
it
me
fly.
You're just making
I go,
assumptions. Let's not.
I am
call
making
that
assumptions.
It makes the
racist now.
story.
I don't know who the
little
guy
You
is.
cut him off in traffic.
But I'm assuming that that
I
attitude
mean,
is
like
fine.
imagine like and you know Zoe.
And we're in an Altima.
Yeah. The Ultima ain't got much get up and go either. either.
No,
I
mind
had
you, that Ultimate don't got no
And
good
he was
backstory.
cooking. You know he had a V8 in that big
Oh,
ass.
for sure.
He was cooking. I was.
What they say, rolling coal?
Pedal
Yeah, he had that
to
turbo
the-
diesel.
Bro was rolling coal
Oh
on
my
all that.
god! Thank God they have that one, that cutoff right there. I swear to that bitch. The light was green. We made thank
straight to
you.
school,
Oh my God,
right there,
Straight
right
to
on
school.
his
Dude, I
yeah.
know his wife got a fucking earful.
Oh, I know.
These motherfuckers don't cut me the fuck off.
Coming from fucking Jacksonville.
Of course.
Of course
And
they
you'll
were
never
coming
guess
from
what the fuck they were driving with that black boy. And you know Zoe probably was passing like this.
Zoe was probably
Like,
I know he didn't look
Like
over.
half
He was-
asleep like this.
Dude, that shit was funny as hell, bro.
Down
I mean,
US
not at
one.
the time, but
US 1, that's where I sped your car like 130.
What?
120.
you drove my car.
Yeah,
US
you
one?
remember?
I don't remember.
We were
that.
coming back from somebody's trailer down
You've
on
been
US
notorious
1,
to drive crazy.
across from Church Road. I was taking
See
him
this?
home.
He loved it. He
What do you
loved
mean? That's I'm speaking in
Half of Callahan knows
No,
you exactly.
no, they
They
don't.
all have been there.
no.
Nah,
Y'all wild. Nah, he knows what I'm
I'm
talking
not
about.
saying that to matter.
I'm
just saying
speaking
there used to be
in-
a lot of people.
Speaking
there.
in tongues
of
right now, they
people.
don't know, but I took you home from there. And then you were with me when I drove Ty's car, like
Oh my God.
125 down the Davis Point.
Oh my god.
Speaking of driving, dude, I've never watched anyone drive like a fool until I met Ty. Not like
I was about to say, I thought you were about to say me. I'm not like, nah.
This dude drives with his chin on.
He drives
Mind you,
steering wheel.
he sits way up close to the steering wheel like these, but the seat
The
in the
seat
back
is
seat,
laid
the
back.
seat is
Laid
laid
back.
all the way down, and he's like, I know that back muscle is tight as hell.
He arches
locked-
it perfectly.
he's arching-
He
he's
arches it and he gets to a
locked
He's
rested
peeking
position.
over that seat.
Yeah, it's just like the stand he does.
Y'all seen the Vine?
He's always got that
Y'all seen the
same
Vine where
posture.
the little kid he's asleep and he got screamed at and he's like this. That's exactly how Ty's peeked over the steering wheel.
Oh,
He's like
man.
a turtle with his head coming up out of the shell.
Shout
Barely
out,
over.
shout out, Bala McCall.
And he's
man.
sliding too.
Yeah,
Slide.
yeah, he drives pretty aggressively.
See, that's crazy. You drive other people's shit like that, but you drive
Yeah,
so,
I drive mine
so
very
chill.
grandpa.
It's crazy work.
Yeah, if I get somebody else, if I get behind the wheel of somebody else's, I'll let it rip.
But that's even worse.
Why's that?
It's somebody else's shit.
We're down to this point. Not
guess
gonna lie.
So note to y'all: don't ever let this guy
Yeah.
drive your car.
Yeah,
Ever. 'Cause
I'm
he
the
will-
DD though, so
Barely.
DD
Yeah.
driving like he was drinking,
Yeah.
too, and he's completely sober. Crazy word.
You definitely got a breathalyzer in your future, son.
me.
He's gonna.
I ain't never getting another ticket.
He's gonna blow into the
Not going.
breathalyzer and be like, "What? Zero?
I'll never breathe in a breathalyzer. Lawyers always say never do those. They'll mess you up.
Is it not?
They're not accurate.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they always say deny it. Never do a breathalyzer because it'll. You
They
know,
really
you're
be
wrong. You can't
playing.
trust it.
They really play.
Oh, they play.
They be playing, folks.
They got to get their quota. Man, like the wedding. They're hating. We
Speaking
dead
of
sober
cops-
driving, they locked my boy up. Dead sober. We've been drinking nothing but Gatorade all night. Anyway.
Speaking of cops in Nassau County,
Oh, I got a good story after this about a cop.
cops in Nassau County are probably the coolest cops I've ever had.
Respect. I thought you were about to have some bad words. I got one. I don't got no.
I guess
nothing
that's
to beef
true.
with.
I've
Cool
gotten
guys,
pulled
though.
over in Nassau County.
Name change. Respect to you. Nassau County's newest. Top shot in his graduating in his class.
No, you're talking about the one that went to West Nassau.
Top
No,
shot.
Okay.
He went to Hill, brother.
Oh,
He's like
Oh, I know, bro.
he's
I
like
know what he
Indian,
looks
but
like.
he's white. He can dance to Drake music.
I know what he looks like.
Indian, but he's white.
He's a G. He used to have jank teeth. We got him all fixed. And looks like
Damn.
he looks like an
It's just
upstanding
shitty.
guy now.
Hey, bro,
no,
these
no.
backhanded ass
Oh,
compliments.
no, he knows. He knows we're boys. He'd say it about me.
I mean, damn. He's in these jank ass teeth.
I didn't
He
say it
got 'em
like
fixed,
that.
but-
Shitty
He
ass
did.
breath that he had.
He got his teeth fixed. He got it.
Oh my god, you said
upstanding
his
job.
fucking haircut.
He got married, got a kid.
You're fucking going in on.
No, I'm
Should've sold
not.
a-
I didn't say
Should've sold a
respect.
house he grew up in.
Nassau
Fucking
County.
shoebox fucking house.
Hey, but good on him. He
Hey.
fucking now. I mean, fucking. Like, bro, you're fucking them backhanded ass compliments.
Okay. Well, speaking of another cop, Duval County Police.
Oh Lord.
Somebody,
They done me well.
somebody we went to school with, their dad. He's a cop. Don't say it, but you probably know. He's also in the military. We were talking about him. He.
Can you just say it when you do not know who the editor is? Oh, bro, so aggravating.
Dude, he takes his job serious. He's also a drill sergeant, so
He's so aggravating.
He had to go to another base to do some training. Mind you, this guy is OG. He's got like 30 years in the military. There might not even be like 100 people that have been in more years than him.
Because he just won't leave.
Yeah, he's just milking it.
That's his whole.
But so he comes to some other base. Yeah, he's a cop and that. Just won't give it up. But
he's power trip guy.
He pulls up to some other base and he comes in the cafeteria just wanting to give people a hard time. You know, just loving his job. Attention! Everybody, you got to stand still. He said there was some guy in the line. He's standing there. He's like, he comes right in his grill. What are you doing? Cussing him out, screaming, cussing him out. And then some other people come and like grab him off. Like, hey, that guy's got autism. He can't stand still. He's sitting there twitching. He was just reaming them out in front of everybody. And then so later on in this same trip, in this same trip, the people there, it's like, this old man gotta go. We're tired of this guy. So some girl, when they leave the range, he has to pat him down to make sure he ain't stealing ammo. Patted this lady down. And she like went to like some commanding officer and was like, he was groping me out on the range.
Damn.
Luckily there was like some other girls that were like, no, he didn't like vouch for him. So he said he stormed in there and was like, I'm done. I can't mess with this place no more. Y'all, I don't know what y'all got going on up here, but y'all are soft. Basically, they were like, all right, go sit in a hotel.
Did nobody even ask him to pull up, though?
They did.
I thought you said he just pulled up.
No, they needed him on another base. It's like a yearly thing, because he's reserved, so he does most of the stuff Camp Landing down in Stark, but he had to go to some like major base. And like,
you can write a damn biography on, bro.
Yeah. Dude is literally probably, there's definitely less than 1,000 people that have done more years than him right now, for sure. Like,
that's nuts.
Dinosaur in the U.S. military. Thank you for your service, sir.
Why do people? What is up with the military? Like, why people don't stay in super long? Like, I know you signed the contract.
Get a full retirement after 20 years.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a full retirement.
Them benefits you get from the military.
Boy,
that's what I'm saying. You start at 18 to 38, you're out. You're good.
Yeah, but what's the bread looking like after 38? Good
It
retirement.
depends on what rank you are. Like, he's I think he's a staff sergeant, so he might be E6, E7, so he's reserved, so they make less. But if you were active duty, you'd probably be like $4 or $5 grand a month in retirement after 20 years. But that's the thing, you can stay in longer. If you become an officer, the money's way better, which means you got to go to college. But
Go to West
Tyler Huff's gonna be chilling one day.
Shout out Tyler Huff.
Yeah,
I saw he's playing for the Jacksonville Sharks now.
Really? I thought it was CFL.
Yeah, I thought so too. My dad told me he was playing for the
Man,
Sharks.
I might have to go to the Sharks game.
Dude,
Hop out for my
there's
boy.
some connections out
Dude,
there.
DJ Matthews out there in that.
I gotta watch.
Man, Tyler
shout
Huff
out again.
Tyler Huff can dish him the
God.
rock.
I've
Tyler
heard
Huff
him.
will get him the rock.
He'll run that.
Might be out there in the slot. What's funny?
I don't think so, though. I'm not laughing at the guy. I'm just
You are. That's exactly.
Hey, bro,
what
he's gonna
get.
get. Hey, that boy got him a punt return versus West Nile. So he'll get him one versus them,
That's what I'm
the
saying.
Birmingham Brawlers or some shit. I don't know who the fuck playing
Yeah.
out there, but he'll do something. Come on now, don't hate.
I'm not hating, bro.
Yeah, you definitely hate.
You're hating, bro.
You're
You're
hating. You think
hating.
he's trash.
Simply, you're just
You
hating.
think he's trash.
You literally said he's the worst fucking player you've ever seen play. And you said his yellow mohawk is dog shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and you were and then you reclassified and changed your name to Chaz Hirschman. So
Come
you would
on.
know.
Shout out.
Who might end up on the Sharks? We're about to have the whole
Nah,
Jackson.
that boy's selling insurance, man.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Might have to go buy from him.
In Jacksonville?
In Jacksonville, man.
Good on him.
Getting married. Shout
Yeah,
out
yeah.
to all the screws.
Yeah, that boy settled down.
Respect, yeah.
I gotta.
Man, he
That's
hung
my
on,
guy.
he hung on to that
Gotta
college
be
life
ginger.
for a long time. He finally gave it up. 18th year senior. Time to start selling something.
I ain't gonna lie, we are talking heavy shit.
For sure.
We're talking crazy right
sure.
now.
Kicking feet talking.
Oh,
shit.
yeah. Both of us at the same time.
Happy as hell to talk some shit.
All jokes around here.
I hate you. I'll admit it.
You can't stand them?
No, not really, but I like talking trash. Because people talk
Why?
trash on me. Like you.
No, I'm saying, why do you not like him?
No, I ain't got no problem. He's a dog, respect.
You just don't like him.
I just like the
Jacksonville.
trash talk. It's not really about who I'm talking about. It's just the act. And then Christian
Speaking of the
Sanderson's a
act.
clip farmer.
Would you kill your mom if you found out she was doing you like Gypsy Rose mom did her?
I have to hear the story. I don't know the gypsy.
You don't know Gypsy Rose?
I don't know who that
Yeah,
is.
Her mom literally like told her she like was damn
Like
every
fed-
sickness in the world.
And like fed her pills and like.
yeah.
literally
Why?
turned
shaved her head. It's
Literally, looks
So
like-
she lied to her like, you're sick, take these.
from the ripe age of newborn until she was like 19 or 17.
What was her goal?
It's like some type of some
She
type
just
of
wanted to control
weird.
her.
Like to keep her around, like
Yeah,
so she could.
it's like some weird.
How'd she find out? The daughter? Mom admit, or is
She
it-
just like I think she just slowly was just like,
Well, she met this guy and like.
and he was like, it pretty much he was like, your mom's bullshit.
Would I
and
kill
they
her? No.
They conspired to kill her.
Yeah,
I
and they
wouldn't
stabbed
kill
her
her.
like 50 times.
Would you kill your mom?
I mean, I'm not in that headspace, but my mom wouldn't do that to you.
I don't think I'd be that mad, honestly. Like,
Your
what
whole
are you?
life
What
is
could you have
robbed.
done different? How is it robbed?
She robbed you of literally your whole entire life.
How?
Chunk called Gypsy.
Gypsy Rose.
Yeah.
the
What's her
story?
chunk called?
Munchausen syndrome.
He said he wouldn't be that mad.
She got that as a result of the drugs.
No, her mom had Munchausen. Where
Oh.
pretty much you treat somebody like.
Oh, well, your mom's sick. You can't be mad at her. I mean, you can be mad at her, but at the same time,
I might kill him. I'm
I'm not killing my
Who's
mom.
her dad?
I don't got that killer instinct.
I'll never
I got
talk.
on
I'll
her.
never.
that's what I'm
talk to
saying.
her.
It's the dad's fault more than anything.
She didn't have a dad.
That's what I'm saying. She's got a dad
I think it was
somewhere.
like
It's
a
his
one night
fault.
stand type jump.
Well, wherever he's at, it's your fault.
What if he didn't know?
Well, you should have found out. If you're having one night stands, you should probably follow up. Hey, how you doing? It's 4 months. What's going on?
That's actually. A good
That's
That's
a
what I'm
great
saying.
point.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
But people
All the
it
young-
always
but
comes
people-
back to the man. If
but-
there's an accountability problem, it's the man.
All my youngins out there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
insane to hear from you.
Really? I
That's
put blame on
insane.
other people?
No, but that's just
I've always
insane
taken
that you're not like women need to take accountability.
No, she's sick in the head. What do you expect from her?
Well, she shouldn't be out here doing her thing.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
And
Whoever-
Buddy's obviously sick in the head too because
Same thing about Buddy. If you gave her a chance for
Yeah.
one night stand, you need
yeah,
to believe it
exactly. So
yourself.
how can you make him take the blame as well?
He's got to. Somebody's got to have it. It's
They
not.
both.
The,
It takes two to tango.
yeah, it's fair. It's
It
not the
takes two
doctor's
to
fault.
tango.
And I definitely
I
kill
love that
people over it.
analogy.
What?
It takes two to tango.
You
It
love
does.
that
I mean,
analogy?
it's
Is that what
just-
you said?
It's just a good analogy.
It
It's
is.
just-
It fits in a lot of ways.
It just rolls off the tongue, you know.
Mm.
But nah, man, I
Two
couldn't
to
kill her
tango.
over that. You know, she's got her own issues. She's
Not very red pill of Ethan right there.
Not very
Explain
red
to me
pill.
the red and
Oh,
blue
no.
pill. Explain to me that.
Bro done hung out with Megan for like 2 hours. He's no longer red pill.
What is red
This
and
dude's
blue
about to
pill?
vote liberal next.
What are you
election.
talking about?
You know what red pill, blue pill.
I
is.
know one of them. I don't know which one's which is the thing. One of them is like simps basically, and the other is like
Blue pill. Red pill is like
Giga Chad.
no. Red pill is like Andrew Tate.
Yeah,
Like women ain't nothing. Like,
yeah.
get as many women as you can.
Yeah.
Like just
And
like
blue
the
pill is
the complete opposite. Like just like
it's like the
Get her
two
flowers,
extremes. It's like the two
open
extremes.
doors.
The
no,
complete two
not
extremes.
get her flowers.
Yeah,
Oh, that's like
that's
that's common
yeah.
courtesy. But I mean like weird shit like feminism from a man.
Okay, I'm
Like,
not that. I'm
Yeah.
not red pill, but I'm definitely not feminist.
It's
I
just
am.
I feel like red pill is like
You're red
right.
blue pill.
I'm not blue pill, but I am a feminist. I love women. I hope all
I
women
love women
prosper.
too. That don't mean you're
Red pill, blue
I am
pill.
a fe-
It's
I'm a-
just
I'm a old school
way of
feminist. Go ahead,
saying
Chaz.
two ends of.
It's like, are you right wing or
Yeah, it's
are
like
you right
far
wing
right,
or left
far
wing?
left.
And Tate is Republican.
Well, his
In-
values are.
Yeah. In-
Are
in-
they though?
In the way,
I do not feel like Andrew Tate is Republican.
well, like a lot of Republicans are like
They're just bros. I feel
they
like.
are just agree with what Andrew Tate says, and then like
they're bots. They're NPCs.
the left. Oh, if you subscribe to red pill, blue pill, you are 1,000%.
Yeah, you're
NPC.
NPC.
That is what we were talking about last podcast.
If you
You're an NPC.
if you self-identify as either one of those, yeah,
You're an
If you're
NPC.
tuning into Fresh and Fit every time they drop a video,
I do like Fresh and Fit. That's entertaining. I've
It's
seen some Fresh and Fit.
entertaining. I'll
It
say
is
that.
very
It's not
entertaining.
good.
I've seen Fresh and Fit. I know the boys. So they're a red pill.
Yeah, they're very smart.
Very,
Yeah, see, those guys ain't
like
doing
that, like that.
But
shit,
this is
that
my
shit
issue
right
with
there,
their
like,
podcast. It's
fuck
like
you, bitches.
they don't
all that
ever
shit.
they don't ever put women that actually have any sort of common sense or knowledge.
In their
Because-
defense,
Because
though,
No.
it'll make them look
It'll
bad.
make them look dumb as fuck too.
Here's
Like,
the
So
thing.
they get girls that are OnlyFans models that only know how to sell their bodies, and they just shit on them.
But
And that's literally all their
and
value
the girls
is
look
literally
here like,
is.
oh my god, they're shitting on me, but at least
Uh-huh.
I get clout from there.
yes,
It's gonna-
like if any
that's the
woman-
thing.
to
Smart,
million
educated
views.
women aren't going to go on that show.
Exactly.
People
But
that are smart
honestly,
enough
though,
to
smart and educated women, if they gave them a chance, would go on that show just to
You
shit
think
on
they
them.
give? You think they don't give him a chance?
I don't think
I
so.
don't. I've never.
I don't
watch.
I don't know much about it.
I don't watch.
They
Fresh
just
and
seem
Fit,
like
but
very.
I just
I don't know them, obviously.
So they're
but, like,
handpicking people that they can just
Yeah.
put down and make them look dumb.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
It
they
gets
get
clicks.
put dumb
It gets
to get
clicks.
And it gets clicks because you got girls on there like saying, I don't give a fuck.
Yes, and then also you're taking advantage of like the incel like idiot
Yeah.
like
I just
simp
found out-
guys who are like not
They-
even simp guys, but guys who are like you're like, oh shit, bro, he just fucking shitted on that dumb whore.
They're master marketers, bro. I guarantee you.
that shit's all in it.
I
The fact
guarantee
that I
they
know who
don't
that
really
is.
think that way, but they are completely like selling to their target market, and they are fucking hitting that.
And
market.
those boys are not those top 1% guys. Like they
They're
think
not,
they
and
are.
they're faking it.
not. Yeah,
Dude,
they're,
if you-
they're clip
but
farmers.
they're
They're
clip-
clip farmers.
They're literally
Yes, that's a clip farmer.
That's
That is a clip
that
farmer.
is a clip
That is
and
a
they're
clip
making their
farmer.
fans
Boys,
think
they're
that,
getting them clips,
that they're
yeah.
like
They're getting-
actually living that. They're really not.
Yes.
I guarantee you they're making solid money off
Oh,
that
for
shit.
sure, for
and
sure.
they're living pretty good, but they're not living the way that they're saying.
They're not, yeah, like
You're not a top.
they're not
1%.
like
Yeah, them two dudes look like video game characters, not in a good way. Especially the Toad looking bro. The other one,
Aaron the plumber.
yeah, like autistic CeeLo Green. The other guy, not Aaron the plumber. The other guy.
I love me some Aaron the plumber. That boy right
Yeah,
there.
Aaron the plumber.
Funny.
He's a
bro.
clip farmer.
He's a clip farmer. He's a, there you
I'm
go.
figuring it out. I'm
Word.
figuring it out
He's getting
now.
the word.
I
Figure
saw
it
one
out.
thing where it said if Andrew Tate wasn't rich, like if he was middle class,
He'd be Aaron the
no
plumber?
one, no one
Oh.
would give a fuck about
Oh
him.
no, he don't. That's another thing. Andrew
I don't
Tate.
care about that guy.
Like I feel like they actually didn't have money before they like
Yeah.
were talking that shit.
They faked it and then made it.
Oh
Yeah.
my god,
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
fuck yeah, they did.
That's one of the ones. That's what fake it till you make it where it finally.
I don't know.
Dude,
They had
Andrew
that.
Tate used to play like chess and shit. Like,
Yeah.
his dad was a famous chess player.
Yeah,
he,
and-
he probably grew up with
He
him.
was a fighter, I know that, but it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, Andrew Tate
He
was
wasn't
playing
making-
chess.
he wasn't
Yeah.
making no money in a damn. You saw where he fought like 100 people in a row.
Oh yeah, they
Recently
did.
or, like,
yeah,
recently?
Nah.
They were like in a ring outside.
He probably
It was
handpicked
like
all
regular.
them
No, it was
kids.
just like regular dudes who were like, "I'll fight you,"
I mean, I'd go.
but it's like
What kind of
obviously
fight?
like the
What
guy
kind of fight? Boxing?
MMA.
MMA.
Yeah, it was kickboxing. That's what
Kickboxing.
they used to
Kickboxing. I was about to say MMA.
Like Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
There
Muay
you
Thai.
go, sir.
Muay Thai.
We gotta get them shorts.
I do. I need a pair.
I gotta get my legs a little bit bigger, sexier.
Mine won't grow.
They won't. That's because your mind is
Yeah, that's true.
belittling
That
your
is true.
legs.
That's true. That's true. That's true. And
Let your
and
mind
workout
expand,
legs.
and the thighs will expand as well.
Yeah.
Could you train like mixed martial arts and just substitute that for like a gym?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
and it'll get you shredded up.
You wouldn't
It'll
get
get
you
you-
much bigger, but you get shredded up.
You get
Yeah.
shredded.
Like,
Like look at
you're
Wiz
probably
Khalifa.
good. Yeah, that's
That
true.
boy done got ripped, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
he
And
probably
he smokes weed. all the
Core
time.
super
That's actually
strong. Legs would be
Yeah.
strong.
shout out Wiz Khalifa for that because that's actually impressive. You can smoke that much weed and still be.
Yeah, Wiz Khalifa, you got
for
to change
for
your
one
ways.
smoke that much
That's
weed and have
literally
that
a
much
part of his
motivation.
personality.
Change your ways, and you'll just take it to.
He
a-
has made money off
level.
of being known as a stoner.
That's like yeah, like literally if he didn't like
If Wiz Khalifa stopped
That's his whole
smoking, he
audience.
would not be himself anymore. Or at least
He'd be a
his
whole different
persona.
person, yeah.
Yeah, he could sell his soul to the devil. That's all right.
He probably already has.
That's what I'm saying. He already did. You got that dirty money. He can have it.
You think that's a real thing? Selling your soul to the devil?
I think it's
I think it's a
saying.
metaphor.
Yeah, I think it's you're.
I'd say it's a
You're
metaphor.
doing bad and you're cheating people over. It's
Yeah.
gonna come back to get
And
you.
you're
And that's-
selling out.
You're
Figuring
selling
it
out.
out,
Like I
yeah.
think like
Like you're doing
Um,
things. You're doing.
If you're out here
you're doing
click
down low,
farming.
dirty things to get and put into a
yes,
position.
Yeah.
like you're like how people will blow like have all this influence over like smaller like regular people.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, but just promote this shitty ass shit. Like, promote gambling and promote
Yeah, and they do.
dying, killing, and drugs and
Or
all
like,
this. And it's like,
to the extreme level, like, you all know who Harvey Weinstein is?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like he was literally making these actresses like do
Harvey.
whatever to him, and they would get the next movie he made,
Yeah.
fucking starring.
Can you be
him.
mad at him?
You know what that's called casting couch.
Can you be mad at them?
Yeah, I mean, I would.
Why? I mean, if they want the part and they're down for it.
But that's the thing, you're taking somebody
But
out of
I
a
don't
vulnerable
think they
state.
were down for. They're only doing that.
how
to
was he
get the
taking them for a
job.
vulnerable state if they put in an application?
But what if you went in for a
No,
job
you
interview
know
for the
what you're
role for the movie
doing.
for the role of your life? Obviously, you're gonna be like, I'm not gonna do that shit.
That's the same
Like,
reason all the women are good looking in movies and TV.
What do you mean?
Bro, there's
You
a,
get there because of your looks.
no, there's
That's-
a
yeah,
millions,
that's what I'm
bro,
saying.
but there's so many millions of good-looking women that could do that.
Can't
They
they?
just have no talent though.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Unless you're the Kardashians, they made it
Yeah,
big.
man.
Shout out them.
Shout out Chris, the GOAT.
Shout out their pops.
Shout out
really.
Bruce. Bruce, respect.
Yeah, shout out the Kardashians' pops. He really put
Bruce,
them on.
R.I.P..
He was O.J. Simpson's
Yeah.
lawyer.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And then you got, I ain't gonna lie, you really got to respect. If you're talking about the Kardashians and saying that they have no talent, you can say that Kim Kardashian
They got
is one of the
marketing talent.
greatest hustlers of all time.
Yeah.
No, they're mad. They're like,
Dude,
yeah,
she
they're
literally used to,
master
like, when
I
she
mean,
was-
Kylie's a bigger hustler than her.
No, she's not.
But Kim did lay
Kim-
down the groundwork for her. Kim got it started for her. And you're right. Kim
No,
laid down the
Kim
groundwork.
wasn't on a TV show at
Yeah.
7, 8 years old.
And that whole family won despite the worst
She was on
romantic
another.
interest.
She was on another TV show. That was a little bit exclusive though.
Yikes. There you go, selling your soul right
That's
there.
my favorite
guy
that's-
here.
Kim Kardashian. That's my favorite comeback story, man.
Let's cut this out. Cut. Clip farmer.
Yeah, he's Clip Farmer right now. He's Clip
I
Farmer.
stole that from Chris.
I
Pratt.
seen that. Is that that's
From
Parks and Rec?
Recreation.
You
Speaking
look
of
like
didn't
Chris Pratt.
I look
low-key.
like Chris Pratt.
You'll take
That's a
that.
good compliment.
You'll take
Yeah,
that.
bro.
Hopefully, Guardians of the Galaxy, Chris Pratt.
I'd say like Parks and Rec.
Low key, I'm getting there.
Nah.
I'm trying to get looking like the Office Steve Carell. Get my slick back. That's my goal.
I'm trying to get like Stanley.
Stanley. He was.
What
a
was Carell's name? Is Michael what?
Michael Scott.
Michael
Michael
Scott. Nice and simple.
Legend.
2 first
He's a-
names. What a go.
That's that country singer type of.
Yeah, hell
It
yeah.
is.
That's another topic we talk about. Why country singers all have their last names are first
Yeah,
names too.
they fit well. I
Philip
heard
Phillips.
that some country music awards that guy Shabuzi
Mhm.
and the black audience was trying to say black people invented country music and white people stole it. How do you feel about that?
I love the truth.
What?
I don't
Dude,
know.
get
but-
out of here.
I mean, black people invented rock music.
How?
I mean, I don't know. That's
That's
just
what I'm
a
saying.
very known fact.
How?
They just invented
Name the first
music
big rock
the
singer.
same way.
But you gotta realize all these all these genres are literally mixes, or not mixes, but like
They come from another thing. and
there are
they come
multiple things that come together to
and then they
create that one
build
genre.
What is it?
Like-
Subgenres create
Like
a
bluegrass or whatever,
Yeah.
like that. Like,
bluegrass.
is that a thing? Like
Yeah,
that's
that's what bluegrass
Yeah.
bluegrass festival.
You know what black people did invent? Hush puppies. You know the story about that?
And
and honey drippers.
Dreads.
Only
actually-
Jacksonville.
Actually, white people invented the Durans or Vikings.
Yeah, the Scandinavians.
Well, dude, you know the story about the hush puppies?
Yeah.
Dude, the runaway slaves, they
Would
would
throw it
fry
to the
hush
dogs.
puppies and throw it to the dogs to get off their trail.
I love hush puppies. man. Hush
Dude,
puppies
I'll
are
eat juniors.
gas.
I'll eat See the River all the time,
I don't
bro.
know.
I ever tell you about See the River?
It's alright.
No, See the River. I never told you about that.
What is See the River?
Darius from Hilliard was like, he was like, bro,
Ty's
man.
boy
He was
in
like,
Miami.
bro.
He's Miami
He said
connection.
something like, I don't even know. He said something to.
Trying to go to see the river?
No, he was like, man, fuck y'all. That's why y'all dad work at See the River.
See the river. That's like Olive Garden.
Yeah, we're like
Salmonella.
You dumb as fuck.
Man, there was some bad grammar from your friend group in high school. Most defiantly was.
All types of unkies and what is it, aunties and uncles.
Man, there was one
everywhere.
time Zorian spelled Melbourne, Mailborne.
Melbourne.
Melbourne. Talk about Melbourne, Florida.
He would say it like that too.
Yeah, I'm going to Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Now he's in St. Cloud.
Saying 2 O's. That boy's in Nebraska right now.
Is he?
Still?
In them cornfields.
With this woman?
Yeah, with his
Big booty Latina?
Dude, Zoe's like probably, we've got to get him on the podcast. We talk about him quite a bit.
Zoe has to-
Dude, that guy's gonna sit in the corner and
Zoom!
quiet.
Zoom call.
No, he needs to just
No.
get in person. It would be so funny with him in person.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
I mean, is
Because he-
Bert gonna come down from Nebraska?
No, he's not living there. He lives in Orlando.
He just visited his big booty
Oh, what
Latina.
happened in Texas? I thought he was in Texas.
No, that's where he went to school at. He's not in school.
He dropped out.
He didn't drop out already.
No, he went to the pros, right?
No, I didn't go to the pros.
Pro fry cook? Yeah.
Come on, come on, bit, bro.
See, I'm a professional.
I thought he had like something CFO. You said.
No, he had a combine.
Yeah.
Why is so funny?
Because I know what you're doing. You're a fucking ass.
Bro's
man.
click.
I don't know what I am.
What clip?
He's clip farming that.
Clip
So hold
farming.
on, I want to go back to the clip farming thing. Have y'all ever feel like You ever walk around like a cruise or like an airport and you try
Mind you, we're 50 minutes in.
you try to act mysterious?
We're flowing right now. We're in the flow state. Right?
Then you are our flow state.
Shout out, you continue.
You ever walk around an airport and just like feel like you're the main character, like you're like trying to act mysterious?
Of course.
Dude,
of
you're
course.
clip farming. Like I do the same thing.
No, you're
Why-
aura farming.
Yeah, why
That's
is that
aura
a thing?
farming.
Why is that a thing?
Like, you
Man,
know
when
what
I feel like I'm walking through the airport, I feel like everybody's looking at me.
Yeah, and you're literally like,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. Man, if I tripped over something, I'd be so embarrassed.
I
But
get
nobody's looking.
No.
I'd be aura farming by myself. There'd be no one there, and I'm like,
Right, yeah. It'd be
Like trying to,
4
like-
a.m.
Yeah.
You're on a connecting flight, and you're like, who's around here?
Literally, it's like you and it's like a private, damn near a private flight.
Dude, there's
you and
some-
the flight attendants, and you're like,
There's something so
hit
exciting
him with the.
about a lot of people you don't know. Like, just, there's no telling who could be here in this airport. or on
because
this
you don't.
cruise.
That's literally why, because you don't know.
I think that might be
Anyone
why
could be
people
here.
do it.
Yeah.
Because they know that they're around people that don't
Yeah.
have a singular clue about.
That's why you
something.
wear the airport. Like, what is up with the airport outfit? Like, you know, I don't know if it's
I
just.
dress
I don't know
as
if it's
comfortable as I can.
Swear, I get
Oh,
big jacket.
well, I'm not wearing like a.
I ain't traveling in no suit.
Well, I'm not wearing like no
Because it gets
drip.
cold on a plane, dude.
Well, I'm not wearing like no suit or nothing, but like you know the airport outfit. Like when I feel like when I'm going on vacation, like I'm wearing something chill,
But you gotta
comfortable,
look right.
But I'm looking clean. And
Nah,
hey, you
I
can
bum
tell
it.
when
I
somebody
do bum it.
you can tell when somebody's coming and going on vacation versus when they're
Coming
going
back.
back home.
Yeah.
Because they gonna look fresh as a bitch. But if y'all on the same flight back,
Strung out.
oh man, braids all
I
undone,
think it's like red as fuck. Depending on where you're on
Yeah.
vacation.
tired as a bitch.
Man, it's one thing too. Like I went to Salt Lake City over the winter, flew out.
You went to
and-
Utah?
Yeah, snowboarding. It's a good time. But
Beautifulness, huh?
what?
Beautifulness.
Yeah, that's a good time. It's cold, but
You met the Mormons out there?
nah, no Mormons.
You would have loved to soak, wouldn't you?
Big
To
time
soak?
soaker.
What is that?
Oh my god.
We gotta put this guy on the soaking.
This guy.
Is it something bad?
I mean, so
It's where Mormons insert themselves into one another.
This
and
is
then
how they
literally-
have sex without.
Yes.
Without. it
Why?
And then they get somebody, they get one of their, a
They
couple of
just,
their
like,
friends to shake
They
the
just
bed.
lay on each other, and then someone goes under the bed. They will pay people. This is a real thing. They will pay people.
So it's like I'm not doing nothing. Kind
yeah,
of?
and then
But
someone's
it's like,
under the bed,
how
shaking.
did you get in there?
See,
That's my whole thing.
Mormons-
How
you
did they
get
come
in
up
there?
with that?
Mormons gotta go die for that. Like I don't know who y'all think y'all are, but that's just wrong.
Why everybody got to die?
Dude, if you're doing that, you're so far gone past saving. As a
My
human,
problem
you have
is-
lost
my
everything
issue
that
is
is tying you to sanity.
If you're already that far, you might as well go the whole.
no,
way.
you might as well
You
not.
might as well
You
put
might as
them
well
through.
not even put yourself in that position.
No, but if you're in
Bro,
this
that's
position,
easier said than
like-
done.
no, it really isn't. All you do is just be responsible.
Bro, I could say, I'm not going to say it.
Like, who are you trying to cheat if you're doing that? Yourself and that guy. That's the only two people you're
No,
fooling.
they're cheating.
What
Joseph
about
Smith?
You could say the same thing. You could say the
Joseph
same
Smith
thing.
dead, just like the rest of them going.
You could say the same thing back. I didn't want to say it, but I'm cutting it.
Cut.
All right, we'll jump on to the next topic.
There's gonna be a lot.
Resume this
There's gonna
after
be a
the
lot of.
podcast.
Cut.
A lot of beliefs, a lot of. Y'all are putting that editor in.
Yeah.
So
We're putting
over
this guy
time.
in hell right now.
Editor's doing his thing now. Watch the calorie challenge. He did his thing. He has some jokes for me. I see.
Yeah,
jokes?
hey, I will say, that was solid.
That was solid. I was
I was
impressed.
watching at work cackling. They were like,
Yeah.
"What's so funny?"
That'll get views for sure.
Check out the 30,000 calories. Y'all.
Hey,
You know what's crazy? As I was watching our video with put my headphones on,
Giggling.
giggling
Yeah.
out loud.
Oh, I swear.
I like
Go ahead.
watching our stuff back.
I be
Honestly.
giggling hard as shit.
Dude, how often do you laugh when no one's around?
Oh, hard as fuck.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
A lot.
Dude, I never do. I did today. I passed this Camry with some nasty rims. There was no spokes. It was just a big, like a big waxed
Just a
hub. Just,
circle.
it was literally a satellite dish on these, and it got a chuckle out of it. I was like, that's pretty funny.
Sometimes I'll be by myself and
it's
just
rare.
like I just forget to talk. I'll just be thinking like, damn, I haven't talked in like 4 hours.
Oh, tonight.
Like, I haven't said a
Yeah, I just haven't said a
thing.
fucking word. My mouth's a little dry.
Yeah, you'd be like,
Yeah.
damn, that's crazy.
yeah, I just gotta say something out loud, and then my voice
It
sounds
resets.
weird. and
Y'all
I'm
talk
like,
to yourself?
Yeah, I
Oh
have
my
full
God,
conversations
I
on
do a
They
myself.
say back. I remember back in the day, they used to be like, well, I just say back in the day because I haven't heard anybody say it in a long time. Is that you're smart? All the smart people talk to themselves.
Dude, I have full on. I'll be in the car.
I'm a
Sometimes
fucking
I'll.
genius.
Y'all, I mean, I know y'all get in the mood where you get in the car, like, especially if you're in the car every day, and you drive a lot. Like you don't want to listen to nothing.
No,
Oh.
like everything sounds old.
Like all music. I
That
don't
ride
listen
to
to no
work. That
podcasts.
ride
Dude,
to
I'll sit and talk to myself on God.
Just like,
On the way to
Chaz.
work. Like to wake, like literally it wakes me up. Like in the
Yeah.
morning.
Like when you say you talking to yourself, like what is the like?
I don't know,
Not what
it's
is
hard
the,
to
not what is the
explain.
conversation, but like, are you just like that's such a good point? Because like when I'm talking to myself,
I'm
what
just
I say-
flowing. It's
I'm
flow
just like,
state, bro.
yeah.
I'm just going on nothing.
Bro's flow state is talking.
Flow state's a real thing. When I'm
Flow
on that
state's
lawnmower,
awesome.
that flow state hits me more than anywhere else in the world. On
No,
that
dude.
lawnmower. I swear.
You just be locked in.
Dude, my mind will just wander.
On
Because
the,
it's
are
such-
you on the, I'm on the push mower.
I got zero turn. I used to be on that push mower. I got zero turn now. Zzz, zzz, zzz. My mind would just blank and it would just be thoughts.
Dude, I'll be on the push mower and I'll be forgetting I'm walking.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. You don't even know
And
what
I'll
you're
be
doing.
done after 30
Yeah,
minutes.
you're
I'm
like,
like,
oh,
I feel like
I'm
that-
shit,
I feel like that's
dude,
not
bang.
flow
I don't know
state.
why I stood up.
I feel like that's
I
not
just
flow
bang
state.
that
He
shit.
got damn near got
How's it
flow
not
state.
flow
about-
state?
I feel like that's just
Mental
like,
flow state.
what's it called? Just
It's
like,
like muscle memory.
muscle memory. Like, bro, you
'Cause
done
I've
cut
done
that
this,
grass
yeah,
so many times.
Since
like,
I was like fucking
it's
9
just-
years
it's-
old.
it's
like,
just,
I just know
uh,
what I'm doing at this point.
It's just fucking.
You
You
can
can do it
literally-
in your sleep. Like I literally remember being like, I wish I could fucking take my hands to the lawnmower and just go. And because I was like, bro, I literally could do this shit in my sleep. What were you saying about talking to yourself? Let's get back to that.
Dude, it's just. When I was younger, I used.
God.
I used to like.
Throw me a piece of watermelon.
I used
Don't
to like
actually throw
act
it,
out
but-
scenarios or like talk about like scenarios.
Dude,
that happened.
do
I still
you
do
get
it.
in fights with people in your head?
Yes.
Thank you. Like when I'm sitting there, like.
I be getting mad at people.
Mad
for
as
nothing,
fuck!
and they've done nothing to me, and I'm mad at. Especially, but if you have done something to me in my head, bro, it's over.
oh,
It's over.
It's up and it's stuck, bro.
It's over with. It ain't never
What
gonna leave.
is that?
It ain't never gonna leave your head. But if you knew, it's over.
Be saying crazy ass shit.
Bruh. No, nothing was worse than like when I was a kid. This doesn't happen to me anymore. I don't know why, but when I was a kid, bro, y'all.
Thank you.
I know everyone here has prayed, correct?
Mm.
And you pray in your head,
Yeah.
and I'm praying in my head as a kid, and like a part of my brain be like,
Oh, that intrusive thought?
like,
Uh-huh.
fuck. I'm not gonna say it 'cause that's fucking crazy, but like,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, it's just an
we're
intrusive
saying
thought. You
crazy
don't
shit.
think that. You're not
No,
like,
I know, but I'm just saying. Like,
That's
that's,
odd.
I wonder why. Like, the brain is so crazy.
It's
Brain
got
is
Tourette's.
weird.
Your brain's
The
got
brain is
Tourette's.
insane.
I definitely have Tourette's. I stem. Like, I dead ass stem.
Bro, I do too. What do you think, like, fucking. What do you say you stem? What do you mean you stem?
Well, I have like vocal stems, like not like not the same
Mm.
thing, but like I like make noises, like, and I won't even realize I'm doing it. Yeah.
That's how I used to be about counting my fingers and shit. And, like, putting shit in, biting the inside of my cheeks and stuff. Used to bite the inside of my cheeks.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
like
not doing it no more.
I don't like do it, but I have vocal stems.
Bro, you should get on this shit. It's called NAC. It's a supplement I take.
For
You can take it like twice a day. That bitch literally like at least reduce my bite. I don't take it like every day like I should, but it reduced my biting a lot. A lot.
Dude, it was so bad that even my little nephew was like, dude, why do you make random noises? I'm like, I don't know, dude.
What's an example?
I don't know, like
Or is it just like literally just like zoned out?
it's just like zoned out, like just making noises like out loud though, not like
Just ain't like
oh.
Don't take them supplements. Some supplements from the devil.
oh my god.
Yeah,
this
that's
guy.
true. It's true. Anything in a pill has got to be evil. If it's why is it in a pill?
What if it's a capsule?
It is a capsule.
It's evil.
No, but what if it's like the capsules that you can take off? Like,
What did you just open? A Twizzler with capsule? What is this?
like a capsule.
the capsule has two parts, and you
And you
them
put the evil in it, and then you close it.
bruh.
You never take
so
a
you're
vitamin?
saying vitamin
No.
D?
I
is
used to eat
fucking
Flintstone
good.
gummies as a kid, and then I realized I
Vitamin
don't
D is
need to do
good,
this.
especially if you don't get sun.
Get it the right way. Go
And
get in
vitamin
the
C.
sun.
It's good for your skin.
Go get in the sun. Vitamin C. Oh, orange.
Dude, they
So you're
told
telling me,
Megan's
zinc
dad
and
that
shit,
he
like,
had.
bad for you?
No,
No.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying the zinc that's in that capsule.
Dude,
absolutely.
you
So what do you want
Doves
us to
before.
do? Get zinc and fucking injected into ourselves?
Well, obviously your body makes zinc somehow.
Some people's body, everybody's body ain't perfect and the same.
Well, then improve your body.
You do. You take the
No,
supplements.
that's a short.
But
You
I
gotta do it
know
the right way.
I know the stance you're coming from with the whole big pharma. I don't trust.
That's
big
what I'm
pharma
saying,
either.
dude. If you want to go far,
They make
go
money
up
off
together.
They
If you
make
wanna go
money
fast,
off
go
fucking
alone.
people up.
That's what I'm saying.
But you know what's crazy though? Is like
They make you dependent on that zinc. They make you dependent on
No.
the Dramamine. What's the stuff that makes you go to sleep? Melatonin. They make you dependent
I've
on the
taken
melatonin.
melatonin many a times, maybe in the fucking like 50 range, but I don't have to take it every time.
Yeah, but if somebody offered you one, you'd be like, yeah,
No, I wouldn't.
No, hell no, dude. There was one time where
because it's evil.
this girl,
No.
See,
the girl
often
I
you
used to
y'all wash.
Get out of here.
The girl I used
Candy,
to
yeah,
talk
candy's
to,
evil.
I actually hate melatonin because the girl I used to talk to in college, and I would.
She drugged you with
No,
melatonin?
I was staying.
Did things to you while you fell asleep?
No, bro. Let me.
She hit you with that Mormon shake?
But I would stay at her house, and she had these big ass like melatonin gummies, and they looked official because they were in like a glass bottle and shit.
Define official. Expensive?
Yeah, they looked
It
expensive.
just looked real.
And like I took one, and bro, it would make the back of my tooth, like my back tooth back here, like hurt really bad.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
I was like,
You're
wait,
just
what?
substantiating
I just
the
thought-
evidence that I've just laid out for you.
I just thought it was bad because like this tooth was already fucked up at the time, so I was like, oh fuck, that shit hurts. I was up all night. I didn't think anything of it, and then it happened again when I took. It was that melatonin that was like triggering it.
yeah,
Maybe it was
hurt.
something in your little, like, it was shocking like a nerve.
It had to have been an ingredient in that
Definitely.
that just like I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta give them pills up, man.
But it doesn't melatonin like.
So you don't take medicine?
No.
You don't take any medicine when
No.
you're sick?
I had kidney stones, took no medicine.
Bro, you can't do shit with that. You just gotta let that shit run.
COVID, took no medicine. No vaccine.
Bro,
I don't get
Superman.
sick. I don't get sick
You got
anymore.
Homelander.
That's what I'm
guys.
saying.
Like,
If
if we
Maxed
were,
out.
yeah, I got vaxxed for to go on a cruise.
I got
And you didn't even go on a cruise?
Who didn't?
You did?
Oh God, I went on
I
a
thought
cruise.
she said you didn't. Or you didn't have to get them or something.
We didn't end up having to because I was so against. I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to get the vaccine.
Well, how is that any different than a capsule?
And then
It's worse.
How?
Georgia boy,
It's the same thing.
So
You're
I
putting
That
got-
shit gets injected
It's-
into you.
You're taking it into your stomach to get sucked into your bloodstream to feed your entire body. Same with the blood.
Mine-
It's a
Well,
man-made
well, the
product.
vaccine.
It's a
Well,
I
man-made
can't even
product.
say that. You took it. I took
Yeah.
it too.
I
so.
took that bitch. I mean, fuck it, bro.
Only one.
Yeah, I had to do what I had.
I mean,
to
you shouldn't
do.
be surprised with what.
Mind you, I already dropped the bag on
You
the
got
cruise,
kicked out if you
so-
did.
Shit, my family
I
got
already
the
dropped
boosters.
Got it. Hey, that
And
money
at that
was
point, because I would have been like, man, fuck the cruise, but gang, we had
you were
800
a couple hundred invested.
couple.
Yeah.
It was a 7-day cruise.
I throw my
multiple
health-
excursions.
I throw my health out the window over that too.
We had to let it ride. My body will flush out the cruise, flush out that
Vaccine.
vaccine.
Did it
but-
make you sick?
That's the point.
Oh, I was sick.
You know what's
no,
crazy?
what happened?
Is I never, or I might have gotten COVID, but
Oh
I didn't get sick.
I got
But when I
COVID
got the
multiple
shot, it
times.
made me sick.
Bro,
as fuck.
I got COVID and I literally remember I literally felt like it was like a mild, like regular cold.
Yeah.
And then like
You lose your taste?
I remember I went to the
hated
calf and I was like, bro, the food nasty as fuck. I'm like, everything tastes like chemical. I'm like,
You
oh
knew?
fuck. I was sitting right next to my old roommate Courtney. I'm like, bro, I'm about to hit the. I'm like,
Knowing you're infecting people?
yeah. So I like went
Yeah.
there and he already had moved out of the room. So I was like, oh shit.
You should have hit the Rudy Gobert and just started touching everyone's shit.
In fact, we all had to be locked up. So I got when he got tested, whatever. I was in quarantine. Like that was the worst it was. I just felt a little bit sick. So then I got the vaccine, and I already had COVID like once or twice before that. So then I got the vaccine.
Oh,
Makeup,
I
bro.
couldn't breathe.
When I
was
tell
in
you,
bed.
I was literally, I was
fucked up.
I was slumped. But they let me back on camp while I was sick. They're like, yeah, the vaccine, you're good.
No, you're good.
Then-
They just
You had
injected
the
it
vaccine
into you.
before that?
When?
The vaccine was before this, before you went to college?
No, this was during college.
You went on a
Vaccine
cruise
was-
during college?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. My timeline was off.
Timeline was off a little bit. But then,
It was what 2020.
Ever-
That was what your freshman.
2020? You went on a cruise 2020.
I went on the cruise 2022.
You were in college in 2022?
Gang, we didn't talk for a
Dude
little
was
minute.
27 years old as a freshman.
I was. They used to be like, Caleb old as fuck. I'd be like,
You got gray hairs as a freshman.
Mine don't lie.
2022 was your freshman year?
Boy, had
2021.
Oh, okay.
As a freshman.
I was 20 years
Moss
old.
hair.
Man.
hey man, it was much older. We had a 28-year-old on the football team.
Dude, I had a 30-year-old corner on our team.
And them boys don't give it up. This dude was a pharmacist.
Was he?
Nice.
On God.
Shout out him.
Shout out
He's just living
Ryan.
his
Bro
dream.
was working at
Yeah.
CVS pharmacy, come to work in his scrubs.
He's out there
Come to-
poisoning people
come to
during the
practice
day,
in his
practice at night.
scrubs, and would go out and,
Do work.
I mean, he would play
He was
football.
trash.
He wasn't trash, but he was like,
Not that guy.
30-year-old
big.
on my team was a fucking bum.
Oh.
He was a bum.
Yeah, dude. I got COVID. Me and my foreman had it, and then my other coworker. Dude, that day, you another like 10.
I don't know if the batteries got 10. But wait, go ahead, Foreman.
Yeah,
Let's get
the,
it 110.
Buddy was in the corner. He's in the back. He did not want to work. He wanted an excuse out. He's over in the corner. And my was like, dude, you gotta go home. What? He's like, yeah. He took him back, and I was like, all right, I guess we're riding out, dude. We were in and out of people's houses, drinking waters at people's houses. We infected half of Central Florida.
One thing that's gonna make me die laughing every single time is somebody hurting that word. I don't know
Dude,
why.
he
It
wanted
just-
out so bad.
Bro, we used to have somebody come to work. It's Megan's cousin, John. This mug used to come to work and be like, he would see I like hella shit to do, and he'd be like,
They try so hard to make it known. They try so hard to make it known so they get some pity.
no,
Dude,
they
I
told me
don't
about this
care.
story. They told me about this story one time. He had like this huge stain job to do, like huge stain job to do. This motherfucker fake passed out. He fell. He like, boom, like, hit the floor about that shit. They said he didn't come in all week. They knew he faked it because it was right after cleanup. Stevie just told him like, hey, you know you got this big stain job to do. 5 minutes later, he's literally sprawled out on the floor, like the chalk line,
Making noise.
and then literally and it's but
Mouth
then
open.
5 minutes
You know,
later you
one
get
eye
up.
open,
Yes,
it's like a
5 minutes later you get up and drive
He's
home.
like jogging to the car.
And then they said they knew that he did that shit on purpose. They left it for his ass, and the next week
Oh, that's
he
awesome.
was mad as fuck. He
That's
cussed out. He was
awesome.
like ready to cuss out everybody, bro.
That's awesome.
Like, bro, imagine literally falling out on concrete. Bam.
And then you still have to do it. You still have to do
Gave
it.
us that. Gave us some.
And he bought his shit.
Dude.
Yes.
Yeah, road
bleeding.
rash.
He happy as fuck to go home bleeding like a
You know,
motherfucker.
he got home and put his head on that pillow. Woke up, fucking pulled the blood.
Pulled the
Shit
scab off the back of
straight
his head.
thumping.
He pulled that scab off. He was getting
The
that.
pillow come up with him.
Fuck, dude,
I
that's
can't
so-
stand a guy at work that will purposely avoid the hardest thing to go do something else. Man, I hate them people, dude.
Bro,
You might as well do the hard shit first.
That's
get
what
out
I'm
the
saying.
way,
Just
bro.
bite the bullet.
You know, like I
People
hate
pay
when you
it
see
back.
somebody like bullshit not working. And you like everybody knows they're bullshitting, but
Yeah.
they don't think nobody.
They
knows
think
they're
nobody
bullshitting.
knows, and we're so wise.
Like,
to
where
it.
you've been sweeping a puddle of fucking of sawdust for 7 minutes.
Yeah.
The puddle is as big as my phone.
And when that happens, you just let them have it.
Oh, yeah,
you
you
just
just-
let them wait. Like, all right, take your
I find
time.
that
You're gonna do it.
dude at my work, Robert, old man, they'll be 422. That mother will check his watch 8 times, open drawers, sit up there, look around. He'll peek through this. There's like this little crack in one of these machines we have. He'll literally stand there for like as long as he can and peek, just staring at Danny. And then when Danny walks around that corner,
Nobody likes that
Danny.
guy, man.
I fuck with Robert.
But not that kind of guy.
No,
I don't
no,
like
no,
that
no,
kind of
no.
guy.
You ain't gonna trust him with nothing.
Yeah,
He's
oh,
probably
no.
funny.
Nah.
Probably funny, good time to
Oh,
be around.
I wish you
goofy
had some
people.
friends at work, like some people your age. Yeah,
I got one dude. We got a new dude. Shout out Nate.
Nate, respect.
Shout out.
This is the outro.
This is our outro.
Shout out to all the subs. Keep the support up. We appreciate it.
Like I said, please just drop anything in the
Yeah,
comments.
we've been having a good time.
We
doing
just wanna
this.
know
We
that y'all are
appreciate the
watching.
support. Yeah.
Even if you're a bot. just
Even
drop
if you
something.
hate. Yeah, even if you hate. us.
Especially if you're hating. I want to see what we're doing wrong. Or what you think we're doing wrong. Because I know we're not doing shit wrong.
Well, one of us is a Miami fan, so there's something we're doing wrong.
Well, that up.
I
Any
can't
Miami
wait till
fans?
football season, dude. Football
Oh,
season.
I'm gonna have
good.
so much to talk about. In football
I can't wait till
season.
y'all lose to Nebraska. I'm on here.
Nebraska.
Patrick Mahomes' gay brother beats you.
Shout out to the subs. Shout out Mom. Shout out Lydia. Shout out Bobby Jacobs. Shout out my other YouTube channel. Shout out Ethan. Shout out Chaz. That's 6 right
Shout out
there.
Braden Hirschman.
Shout out
Shout out
Valerie,
Braden
Hirschman, John Doe. Respect to you.
Shout out Megan. Shout out Butters.
Shout out Butters.
Shout out all the Johns family lineage.
Shout out the Johnses.
Shout out the Hirschmans that came and popped out and watched this boy get dust.
It drove.
Shout out the Crandelias.
Man.
Yep. Layla.
Double salute.
Happy birthday, Layla. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like his gift.
The big 14, not the little.
Justice Griffin, if you're watching, thank you for your service, sir. Missed the fortnight with you, brother.
Signing out.